Okay, Pal 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see. What do men compliment about my Pal 1s? Or compliments men give Pal 1. I'm hearing this is a common compliment that you get, but it's something here about your dedication to something, how dedicated you are. I'm hearing if you're in a relationship, how dedicated you are to your partner. Others of you, this could be a job, could be your goals. I'm hearing as well like health, specifically like your gym routine. There could be some people, specifically men, and these may even be men that you don't know, maybe even men that could be secretly admiring you. Complimenting how many times you go to the gym, or how like I said, just dedicated you are to being in the gym. You're maybe a person that's been doing a specific routine for a long time. You haven't given up. And obviously, if this isn't specifically your like the gym or your health, it's something here that you're really dedicated and you're really like focused on, and they compliment your dedication to that thing. Let's see. Yeah, because I was hearing like your work ethic, how hardworking you are, or how long you've been working at a specific company or in a specific place. Let's see, Spirit. For Pal 1, what is it that men? One card, please. One card. For my people here that are parents, there could be men complimenting on how you are currently raising your kids, or how you've raised your kids. Especially if you're like a single parent here, single mother, single father. There is something here about even like complimenting your child, but it's like being tied back to you, because you know you're raising them. You're the mother, or you're the example. You're a good example for your child. Pal 1. We have the 9 of Pentacles. You got some men here that like the fact that you don't ask for much, and this is not like saying like you don't know your worth or this is a bad thing, but they could be also complimenting how you don't like you don't require much, or like you don't have like crazy standards, like unreal. You know, some people, which I do agree, some people do have unrealistic standards, even though I believe in having standards. But some men here are complimenting how you don't have and it could even be a specific man here saying like you don't have unrealistic standards for them. They could even be complimenting the fact that you're like a realist, or like you're not you're not delusional when in your thinking. But at the same time, I was hearing, when it comes to the men that you deal with, or the men that you like are around, they compliment how strict you are on them, how you don't play games and you're not somebody to play with. Also with this 9 of Pentacles, I think too, for my men or women here that are really on their shit, you know, you're really it's something here about like your lifestyle. Maybe you're the provider in your lifestyle, and that could be tying back to why you don't ask for much. Let's see. Ooh, 9 of Wands. They like the fact that you stand on business. You're very outspoken. You're not afraid to say no or cut somebody off. You're not afraid to speak your mind, and you could even be very firm in your beliefs, or just very, opinionated. And I'm hearing as well, they compliment how you deal with challenges, tough situations. They could even feel like you're very tough or you're really strong, whether this is mentally, physically, even spiritually, you know? Specific message. I don't know how they know this. This may not be talking about your house or your car or something like that, but your cleanliness, how clean you are, how you keep things clean. Like you keep your area clean, and they like that. If you went a specific place with a man, they may be talking about how they like that they can take you anywhere, or it's like they took you somewhere and they like how they complimented how you were, what's the word? Me and these words, it's like, it'd be on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. Pretty much it's like they can take you anywhere, and you know how to like carry yourself. You know how to interact with people. You know how to deal with people. And this could even be talking about how you dress, whether this is just in general. Men could be complimenting the way that you dress. I want to say specifically for my people here that actually know how to dress, and this is not me being offensive, because I wear Shein, I wear Fashion Nova, but like, you actually are like a really good dresser. Could be very sophisticated, or maybe you actually know how to put your outfits together. If it's not sophisticated, you could just, shoe game is what I'm hearing. Something about your shoes, or could be into fashion. If not that, again, it's just something about your style of dressing that they really like. Going back to what I was saying earlier, there are some people here that are in positions of authority, or are looked up to as like a leader, or if not that, you have, whether you've recognized this about yourself or not, there's men here that have recognized that you have really good leadership qualities, to the point where it's like, even if you're a woman, you know, a feminine woman, you have men willing to take orders or listen to your advice, or even like respect you, because they find you to be a really good leader, and like I said, have qualities that they respect. And it's like, again, even though you're opposite gender of them, you may even have respect of powerful men, or men that are, you know, in leadership or authority positions as well. And they could compliment how you like how you are able to take control of a situation, how you're able to lead in a specific, like, say you are with a masculine man, they feel comfortable if they ever had to maybe let you take the lead in some type of way. they feel comfortable letting you take that role, even though they are in that role and they are good at what they're doing. It's like they feel like that you would do just as good as they are doing or better. And lastly, I think I talked about they like the fact that you don't ask for too much. I was hearing something about you not being needy or you not being so clingy. I'm hearing like something about you giving them their space, or let's see what this card is. Two of Wands. Giving them alone time. Let's see, bottom deck we have the High Priestess. Ooh, they could be complimenting how you don't give away too much. They like how you, with this High Priestess, you keep them wondering, or you're always on their mind, or you keep them curious. It's something about there's always a mystery to you, or there's like they thirst after wanting to know more or wanting more of you. It's like they can't get enough of your energy or just enough of what you bring in their life. With this Two of Wands, I think as well, going back again to dedication, I think this pile right here is very ambitious, or they like how you don't sit on ideas, you take action. You're not a person that, I'm hearing as well, procrastinates. Good for y'all. I am the queen of procrastinating. So round of applause for you guys. But yeah, a man is complimenting how you don't procrastinate on things. You take action and you don't sit and wait for things. You go after those things. And again, this can be in any area of your life. You may even be the type to pursue, or when you like something, I'm hearing, you know, that famous saying, that famous song, Ariana Grande, I want it, I got it. That's how you operate in your life. It's like if you want something, you go out there and get it. And again, I keep going back to things that I said in the past, but it's like, even though you may be very realistic about things, you do dream big. And I'm hearing no dream is unattainable, or nothing is unrealistic in your world, because it's like somehow, some way, you're like the master manifester in your life. Anything that you want, anything that you desire, you go after it and you get it. And yeah, Power One, that's what men are complimenting you about. Please give this video a huge thumbs up. Also, we got this new thing on YouTube where it's like you can hype the video up. You know, please, can you hype me up? And also, if you're new, subscribe. Thank you guys for being here. And I will talk to y'all in my next reading. Bye. Alright. Tap me in. Let's get into it for my pile twos. What do men compliment about my pile twos? Right off the bat, I'm hearing your femininity, or let's say your feminine qualities, your feminine traits. They just like how feminine you are. I'm hearing as well from my men or women here that are really good at cooking. Or even if you are just in the beginning stages when it comes to like your cooking skills, you may have just baked or cooked something for somebody, and they could be telling somebody like how good it was, or complimenting how good it was, or like they're rating your cooking and they're giving you like a high rate. Let's see, pile two. We have the Four of Cups. I'm hearing, you may hear this a lot, but Men may even tell you this to your face, but you have a rare beauty, pal, too. And if you wouldn't classify yourself as like a rare beauty, just your beauty in general, men compliment that a lot and talk about that a lot. They just say how beautiful, how pretty, how nice you are to look at, how nice you are to be around. Again, going back to that feminine energy, they talk about that a lot. Specific message. Either you in a specific dress, or when you wear dresses. I'm also getting it could be a specific color. They like how you look in a specific color, and they could be complimenting you. I want to say for y'all's pile, this is nothing new. Especially with this 4 of Cups, it's kind of like you just kind of already know. It doesn't faze you. Maybe men compliment you to your face. It's not really anything like behind your back or anything like that. Especially because I was getting something about your nails. They could be complimenting your nails to your face. Maybe how the length of them, or the designs. Maybe even the fact that you don't wear nails and you look good without even wearing any nails or anything like that. The Hermit. They compliment your homebody. Or, okay, for my people here that don't cuss, that's not me. If y'all aren't new to the channel, you know sometimes I can have a potty mouth sometimes, but I'm working on it. But you got some men here that are complimenting the fact that you don't cuss, you don't gossip, you may not engage in like low vibrational, whatever they consider or you consider low vibrational stuff. And I'm even hearing they like the fact that you're not annoying. I don't know. I've heard some women or even men can be annoying sometimes. So cool points for you guys, because men are liking the fact that you're not annoying. Let's see what this Hermit. Ooh, you're a really good listener, and you may even be the type of man or woman that's good with taking advice, or good with taking in maybe even constructive criticism, or like teachable. Like they like the fact that you like to learn, or they can teach you things or put you up on game or something like that. The Justice. Yeah. If someone's seen your handwriting, they like the way that you write, or if you wrote something for them, they're complimenting what you wrote for them, or you're again going back to like your writing. And like I said, men just like to look at you guys, pal, too, because I'm hearing just maybe this isn't like in person, but it could be your pictures. They could be complimenting how you look in your pictures, or the way you take your pictures, or the poses that you pose for in your pictures. I'm also hearing as well your memory. They may compliment the fact that you remembered like the little things about them, or just in general you have really good memory. And I know this isn't going to be for everybody, but if you guys are like dancers, or you do something with moving your body, there's something here about that. It could even just be like the way that you walk. They're complimenting the way that you walk or something. Okay, specific message. Someone they like the fact that they don't have to ask when it comes to something that they want, or that they're desiring. It's like you naturally do something. And for some of y'all, this may be coming through as like an 18+ message. It's like they don't even have to tell you. They don't even have to like put it in your head. It could even be the fact that like you're very in tune with your person. You're very like, you know what the man wants or what your man wants. So like you, or just like you were instilled certain qualities that these men feel like that they like, or that they possibly had to ask out of other people, but you already know how to do these things. It's not like they have to teach you, or even though you are teachable, but it's like they don't have to, you get what I'm saying, like tell you, you already know. For my women here, specifically when it comes to like your natural hair, they could be complimenting that you look good with your natural hair, or like how your natural hair looks. I'm even hearing like your natural hair color. This makes me think about like, I was at work the other day and it was this guy. We were on the elevator. This guy came in. He was doing something. He worked in the place that I was working in too, but he was doing something else. His position was something else. And then this other girl came in, and I thought she was pretty too. I don't like girls, but I can, I'm not afraid to compliment a girl or let her know she looks good. But yeah, I thought she was pretty too. And me and him both were thinking the same thing, because he said it first. But he was like, I really like your hair. And I was like, yeah, I love like the color of it. She had like this jet black hair. And I think she dyed it because I could see her roots were like brown. But I was like, yeah, I like your hair. And the dude, he had complimented just her hair in general. So it may not be like the hair color. It could just be the style of your hair. Some of y'all may have braids. I'm even hearing like your baby hair. The way that you do your baby hairs, they like that. With this Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I was getting, again, for my people that resonate with being more in their feminine energy, men compliment the fact that you make them be more in their masculine energy, or you make them feel more masculine, or you make them feel more manly for some. Like you, and even if they're naturally not in that, it's like you push them to act that way. I also was getting a message of, there's some people here that would resonate with the message of being called like a sweetheart. They may like your sweetness. Or I'm even getting nicknames. They like the nicknames that you come up with for them. Or you know how some people, they just have it in their personality where they naturally just call you like those endearing names, like baby, sweetheart, honey, something here. They may be complimenting that. And lastly, I was getting for y'all, for my really, really strong spiritual people, they like your spiritual routine or some type of spiritual practice that you have, or the fact that you are very spiritual. You're a very spiritual man, spiritual woman, and you have like spiritual values or something like that. And they may even like the fact that you like you teach them spirituality, or something here with spirituality. They're complimenting something referring to like you being some type of spiritual teacher to them. I'm trying to see. Or like your spiritual knowledge. Again, it is something here in the category of spirituality. They could be complimenting that. So yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys, Pal 2. Please like and subscribe, especially if you're new. As always, I love and appreciate you guys. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up. I don't know if I said that already, but if I did, my bad. Just please give this video a thumbs up, y'all. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll talk to y'all in my next reading. Bye. All right, pile 3. Tapping into your energy. I'm getting excited. I think when men talk about you, when it comes to like complimenting you, they get excited, or they get happy when they talk about you, or I don't know. One message I was getting for y'all is men find something about you very mind-blowing. Now, I was getting some 18 plus messages with that, so something that you do is mind-blowing, and I don't know if they telling your business. This could be just like to themselves, they compliment whatever you're doing with them, or whatever they feel like is mind-blowing, they're talking about that to themselves. But if not that, I did feel like this is the pile where you're very intellectual. You could be very smart, very intelligent. There's something here about your mindset. They compliment your mindset, or just how smart you are. Could even be like, I'm hearing emotional intelligence, or something about how your emotions, how you deal with your emotions. You could be very emotional, but like you know how to manage those emotions on your own. That may not be for everybody, but that was something I was getting. Men find you to be a person that's very likable. You have a likable personality, and I want to say they like the fact, or compliment the fact, that you don't stress them out, and you bring them peace when it comes to either situations in their life, or just your energy is just very peaceful, very calming to them. Again, going back to like your mind, your mindset, they're complimenting certain ideas that you come up with. This could be like my eccentric pile, or the pile that likes to think outside the box. Or you have that out of the box type of thinking, where the ideas you have are very uncommon, but they're like brilliant. They could even be saying that you're a genius in some sort. And they like how your mind works. I'm even hearing as well, you can make them think differently, or in situations you help them see different perspectives or another side when it comes to a situation or whatever it is that they're dealing with, or just in life. Y'all could be like my deep thinkers when it comes to any situation, or you're just a deep thinker and they like that. This is random. I actually was getting this for another pile, but I didn't say it, so maybe it's not for them. But if you guys have tattoos, or a specific tattoo, they could compliment your tattoos, and they may actually compliment you to your face when it comes to that specific thing. Let's see. Pile 2. We got a lot of aces here. We got an Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Fresh perspective. A new perspective, again, like I was saying earlier. You got some men here that are complimenting your beliefs or morals. I want to say as well, you're not easily tempted or easily manipulated. Men could feel like you notice everything, or you pick up on the small things, the little things. You pick up on things. It's coming through as like your attention to detail, or like you really pay attention. Others of you, I'm hearing like your eye contact. They like that you're a person that, maybe this says something about you, the fact that you have really good eye contact, or yeah, I think that's what I was getting for y'all. I'm hearing beauty and brains as well for y'all. Let's see, 5 of Cups. Random men could compliment the fact that you this may be like a small group of men, or a specific man that you dealt with. Kind of odd, but he or they like the fact that like you're not afraid to cause pain onto them. I don't know, maybe they like that when you cause some type of pain. I don't know what you're doing to cause them pain, but they're complimenting that. I also was hearing as well, you could be really good with money, or really good with budgeting, really good with saving. Like you're not a crazy spender or like wasteful or something like that. And also like planning ahead. Like you plan ahead of time, or like your time management skills. They could even feel like you would be a good planner of like an event, or a good host is what I'm getting. When it comes to your appearance, they like the fact that, in their opinion, you don't do too much. It's something about like you not, maybe like your makeup, you could wear makeup but it's not noticeable, or again it's like it's not coming off in a way of like you trying too hard or you doing too much, and they like that. Also, I was hearing as well with you guys that they feel like you would look good on their arm, or like being seen with them, something with that here. With this Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, I was hearing your maturity. Others of you, it could be your wisdom. You could be really young but like very wise for your age, or very mature for your age. And I meant to say this earlier when I was talking about your appearance, but if you guys like to wear certain accessories or like jewelry or something like that, they could like specifically a necklace that you have. They could compliment you on a necklace that you either were wearing at a specific event, or that you wear very often. I meant to say that earlier, but so much messages was coming through I kind of forgot. And lastly, again with this Hierophant, I was getting a message of how knowledgeable you are in general, or how knowledgeable you are when it comes to a specific subject. Some of you guys are studying, like you're in school, or you're doing your research on something. That could even be something else. Like they compliment the fact that you do your research. You like to get to the bottom of things. You could be a detective. Again, going back to like you notice everything, you pick up on everything. But yeah, you could be very well established in a specific area, or like I said, just really smart. Strong emphasis on you guys being really, really smart and really intelligent, really witty. They like the fact that you, when you do talk about things, you know what you're talking about. And again, maybe you do a lot of research, or you're interested in, you have certain interests that you can like nerd out about, and you kind of get like really passionate about these things when you talk about them. So they could compliment how like cute you are or how adorable you can be when you're talking about something that you're really, really passionate about, or you're really interested in, or again studying, and they like that. I think that's all I got for you guys. Like I told the other pals, it's this new thing on YouTube where you can hype the video up. Please hype me up. I would very much appreciate that. And obviously, if you're new, subscribe, like, and if you want to comment, I try to get back to you guys as fast as I can. And I try to, if I have something to say, I try to reply to you all. But if not, I will like it. I do see it, and I do appreciate you guys. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you in my next read. Bye.